Hey YouTube, welcome back to the motherfreaking channel. So in this video, I'm creating this set using the SAVILAND acrylic chalk mixing set, and I also have some unboxings. This is the design that I made using two different methods, the Femi Beauty method and the traditional acrylic method. So if you guys want to see how I did this, then please keep on watching. For this video, we're going to start off with 3 quick unboxings. The first one is from Glow Up Babes, a bunch of super cute accessories, and their shop will be linked below. I've used some rings and a couple of pieces that I got from them randomly before in the past, so you guys might be familiar with Glow Up Babes. They have lashes and lip gloss, which I'm going to swatch on my arm here. In the comment section of my last video, I noticed that a lot of you guys were saying that I sounded scripted, or like I had no personality, and I agree with y'all. That was not my best video or voiceover. It was an off day for me. I've been experimenting with scripting lately. I have some videos up right now that are scripted and you guys didn't notice because I just did a better job that day. But it was just an off day, so I sounded kind of fake, and I can understand the alarm or the concern, but everything is fine. I'm just trying something new to try to like make my channel a little bit more professional, and so I don't leave out important information, because that's something I noticed I was doing all the time. I would constantly forget certain things that I wanted to tell you guys, and because I didn't have any script and I was just freestyling it, I was forgetting to mention those things. But yeah, that's all that's about. And from my friends at Glitz.and.Gloss on Instagram, they sent us a V-Day themed glitter box, and I'm actually using 3 of these in the video. They gave us this discount code FEMI all caps for 10% off. So if you guys like any glitters that you see here, just check the link down below for Glitz.and.Gloss. I've used a ton of their glitter before in the past. So this is my new set of nail fee rings from Jeulia. I got 3 Valentine's Day themed pieces to share with y'all. I think I'm gonna use them a couple more times, so you might see them again. I love this brand for jewelry. I'm just going through their handbook here so we can see like the stuff that they have, but I have so many of their rings. I recently went through and just revisited all my pieces so that we can see that they haven't rusted or changed colors, and they never turn my skin like green or anything. So I love this brand. I do have a discount code for 15% off. It's ThankYou15, I think. All that info will be down below, as well as direct links to all of these rings. I love this one. It's like a little cherubim or an angel or a cupid, so I had to have this. And they have different animals like squirrels or dogs or cats or whatever you're into that are like holding the diamond, which is really cute to me. Some of these gave me a James Avery vibe, like some of the stuff they have on their site, especially their silver pieces. But yeah, this is the main product, the main unboxing. The main review is the SAVILAND DIY acrylic kit. So when you open it up, there's all these items in here. We have nail forms, a container for your monomer, clear acrylic. This is like SAVILAND's brand of clear acrylic, and the monomer. And then they send you the like hair chalk, as well as these 3 containers so you can do your own mixes. But this is what the hair chalk package looks like. So you get 24 different pastels. And when I say pastels, I actually mean chalk. I don't mean like pastel colors, but they kind of feel and look like pastels that you would use in art class. It's like not that chalky to me, but. So these are all the colors. You have a lot of options on like what you can do with this, the mixes you can make. I did enjoy using it, like it was fun. And this is the brush that it came with. It was an okay brush. I ended up switching out to a different brush. And by the way, these are some fries that my amazing supportive boyfriend made for me while I was doing my nails. And we were admiring them, and I just had to show them to y'all because they looked super good. So yeah, these are the colors I'm making. I chose this red pastel and then blue, and I chose purple. But then all of a sudden I thought, instead of purple, I want white. And this is what the fries look like out before we bake them. So these are all the colors, and I changed this out to white because I thought it would look better. I don't know. But then I realized this was red, white, and blue, and it looked a little bit too patriotic, so we'll fix that later. But I think for like a swirl, these colors are really cute. I think it worked out. So I'm just scraping off the pastel into the container, and I'm honestly eyeballing this. I do have a little bit of experience like mixing colors, DIYing stuff like this, so I know just about how much to add. But if you feel like you put too much pigment, you would just add more clear acrylic into the mix. And try to make it as smooth as possible so there aren't any big chunks. That was the thing I didn't really like about this product, was that it felt a little bit complicated to get all of the chunks out to get like a smooth and even pigment. You might have to use like a mortar and pestle to make it really powdery and perfect, because there was a ton of like bubbles and artifacts in my nails, and I just don't live for that look, honestly. But so I'm using a scooper to add clear acrylic into my containers, and then I'll mix these up by hand. So this is the blue color. And then the red. So I said I would show you guys 2 different ways to make this design. So if you guys are more used to the Femi Beauty method, this is how you would do it. I put down a layer of base coat gel as my glue to hold my glitter, and then I'm just placing it here on the inside of my nail. I'm not gonna go into detail in this video because I feel like the last couple of videos have been just like kind of repetitive. So if you guys want to know more about this method, I'll have the playlist linked in the cards, little eye in the upper right hand corner of the screen. So I'm just swirling this acrylic through here. If any of y'all are new with acrylic and you feel kind of like you don't know where to begin with this, you don't know where to start, I have a playlist called Acrylic for Beginners. It's a series, it's like 3 videos or 4 videos. I'll have that linked so you don't have to feel like intimidated or anything. It's honestly not that hard. So I'm just swirling all 3 colors, the red, white, and blue, throughout the nail. And before it fully sets, I'm gonna press this onto a prepped finger, and that's it for that method, really. Like, that's the footnotes of how you do it. It's like a cross between Après and Dual Forms. If you've ever tried either of those, it's really similar. And then here I am building up the nail the traditional way. I just cured on a super long XXL square tip, and I cut it down to size to match the finger on my other hand. And then assuming that your natural nail is prepped, you would just start applying the acrylic. And there's really not much to say because it's just free form. You can do anything with this. It's supposed to be abstract, so you can't really do it wrong. I'm just gonna let you guys watch how I did this. And then I'm not gonna take it up too high though, because this is supposed to be capped with glitter. So I'm gonna do this as thin as possible. And then I'll just like start stamping in my glitter pieces. And then I'll cap with the clear acrylic. So I'm going to show y'all how I file. This is not going to be in depth either. I do have a video. It's a little bit old at this point, so I'll probably update it soon. But it's my prep and filing routine in detail, and I do it the same way every time. So if you want to know more about filing, I'll have it linked, but just kind of like watch how I do this. I'm just trying to take the bulk down with the Efile, and you have to be super careful with this. I'm using a smooth top ceramic bit that I got from, I think a McCart Polygel kit came with this one time, and I love this bit. It's a safety bit, so it's not gonna like really hurt you or anything. If you're not comfortable with the Efile yet, you can just use the hand file. And I'm also gonna buff over the surface of the nails with my buffer to get rid of any bumps. To add a layer of color to these nails, I'm gonna apply the ENAIL Couture Jelly polishes that I got recently. This one's kind of got a purple shift to it, and typically I wouldn't go with this color, but I feel like I haven't done purple nails in a long time. And I just like how it kind of set off the red inside the nail and it turned the blue a little bit purple. I think it just gave the nails some dimension. And I like stuff like this. I know some of y'all probably would have preferred it to stay clear with a shiny top coat, but I went matte because I honestly just wanted to see how it would look, and I think matte looks good against stones. But let me know what you guys would have done with this. But anyways, I'm adding this for color, then I'll cure this in the lamp. And I'm just wiping it away from my cuticles so it can look really neat and professional at the end. And then I'm going to use the Nina Hot Tips Beauty Matte Top Coat, but this was just what was within my reach. It's not like my favorite matte. A lot of the mattes are really good now, so it's not hard to find a good one. On McCart, they have a matte that I like as well, so if you're already shopping on there, I'll just have it linked for your convenience. If you want to try it, it works exactly like this one. So after curing the matte top coat, I'm gonna apply these super big stones that I found laying around. I think I got these a long time ago. So I'm applying these bigger stones with clear acrylic this time, and this is the SAVILAND acrylic. And you wanna use a kind of semi-dry bead so it can hurry up and set quickly. One of the worst things about doing it this way is that you could possibly get acrylic on top of like the actual facets, and then you would ruin the stone. So you have to be really careful with this. If you don't want to do it this way, you can use the McCart rhinestone gel. I think it would work all right for this. These stones have a really deep chaton or point back on them, so they have like a lot of depth. So you have to apply a ton of acrylic around them to kind of like reinforce them, make sure that your hair doesn't get caught in them. But I think they fit pretty well. I don't know the sizes of them, but y'all can always be like creative and just take earrings apart. That's something I do all the time for a big bling like this. So yeah, this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, let me know down below. What do you guys think of this set? How was your V-Day? What did you guys do for V-Day? And if you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you guys never miss any uploads from me. And shout out to my patrons for keeping my channel going. I love you guys all so much. And I'll see you in the next one.
Trouble with love.